Alright YouTube, so welcome back again. It's a buddy Technoboy, and that's the Logitech R20 speaker. It's a 2.1 speaker. As you know, the problem with this thing is the subwoofer. As here you can see 8 watt, 8 ohms of Logitech subwoofer. The point is this thing doesn't have any subwoofer controller or anything like that. So this is a low wattage speaker system, but still the subwoofer wattage is much higher than the driver itself, so it distorts a lot at a certain volume. From minimum to certain volume it will work okay, then if you raise the volume then it will start distorting and vibrating a lot. So now the point is you can do two things. What I'm going to do now, as here I have this 20 watt speaker, say same 4-inch subwoofer with a bigger magnet and bigger wattage, you can see. So I'm going to try this one first with this enclosure right here, and you're going to check the sound and the bass. And if this thing works too low, like it cannot, like the amplifier cannot push the subwoofer, then we came up with another idea. I'm going to use this cement resistor to the stock subwoofer, so it will increase the impedance of this thing. That will work as a resistance to the audio input coming to this subwoofer. So at the high volume it can handle that bass, because the bass will reduce because of this cement resistor. Well, I have here the 4.7 ohms, and here I have 2.2 ohms. So we're going to try both of them, but before that I'm going to connect this 20 watt subwoofer and let's check it out if this thing works or no. Alright, so I have mounted this thing and connected the wires, you can see. So now let's put this thing back in. Alright, now let's check the sound of it. Well, you heard the sound. There is a bit of distortion, just a little bit, but it's much lesser than the stock subwoofer, which is right there. And this thing would have like vibrating a lot and distorted a lot, but this thing is making good bass. But the point is, this thing is having 4 ohms of impedance. That was 8 ohms, so the amplifier needs 8 ohms of impedance for the subwoofer. So I'm gonna connect one cement resistor to the subwoofer, and then you're going to check the sound. Alright, so I have connected this cement resistor. Here you can see it's a 4.7 ohms. So now let's close the enclosure and let's check the sound. Alright, we're going to check the same song again. Okay, now you're listening to the bass is nicer than before, and this subwoofer is perfect for this enclosure, as this is a very thin enclosure and the front design is very bad, because you gotta remove the frame with the driver and all, and that's gonna damage the main cabinet, which is very thin. So now this driver is good for this amplifier, Logitech, and that is like it's a shit whatever you can say. So that's it. Now you can use like 2 or more resistance to make it a 16 ohms or something like that. Then with a stock subwoofer, it will reduce the bass a little bit, but still that subwoofer will make distortion. But as here you can see now, this subwoofer is making very good bass, matching with the channel speakers. So this thing is good, and my experiment was successful. So clap for me, guys.